This couple had the most expensive wedding in the world but later regretted it. This wedding got into the Guinness Book of Records because it was the most expensive in history. It cost about $60 million. Indian couple Vanisha Mittal and Amit Bhatia had an incredible celebration in 2004. But here's what happened to them 18 years later. Vanisha Mittal, the daughter of Indian steel magnate Lakshmi Mittal, is renowned for having one of the most extravagant weddings in history. Born into opulence, Vanisha grew up with immense wealth and luxury. Her father, Lakshmi Mittal, was considered one of the wealthiest individuals globally, with a net worth of $45 billion in 2008. From a young age, Vanisha was destined for success and received a top-notch education. She eventually joined her father's company, ArcelorMittal, where she became a member of the board of directors in 2004, at the age of 23. Despite her privileged upbringing, Vanisha demonstrated ambition and determination to make a meaningful contribution to her family's empire. In 2004, Vanisha Mittal tied the knot with British businessman Amit Bhatia. The couple, who had known each other since childhood, made a perfect match, both in love and success. The wedding took place in the opulent setting of the Parisian Palace of Versailles, spanning an impressive 6-day celebration. The venue of the wedding, Vaux-le-Vicomte, was finalized. The engagement ceremony that followed the next day at the magnificent Palace of Versailles featured a French opera and Moulin Rouge-style can-can dancing. The guest list for the grand event was filled with elites from all corners of the world, including politicians, businessmen, and artists. The attendees were treated to lavish accommodation at the 5-star Intercontinental Paris Grand Hotel, with added perks like rose petals, designer bags, and professional stylists at their service. Throughout the wedding, Vanisha wore a series of stunning outfits, including a traditional white gown and traditional Indian attire, adorned with exquisite jewelry featuring huge diamonds. The festivities culminated in a breathtaking fireworks display at the Eiffel Tower, adding to the grandeur of the occasion. The celebration was marked by opulence, with staggering amounts of money spent on extravagant elements. Guests indulged in fine champagne, black caviar, and over 6,000 delectable dishes. To capture every moment, renowned Bollywood directors and screenwriters created a big-budget film about the bride and groom, featuring performances from Bollywood stars and even Kylie Minogue. A royal feast, a guided tour of the palace, and late-night boogieing at the Le Grand Intercontinental Hotel, where the guests were put up, summed up what lay in store for them: exciting but late nights and lazy mornings. Despite the extraordinary scale of the event, the wedding was kept away from media attention, leaving many aspects of the celebration shrouded in mystery. The wedding itself was held at the breathtaking Vaux-le-Vicomte estate. Over 35 craftsmen were flown in from Mumbai to erect a mandap on a pond in the sprawling gardens of the estate. Vanisha's brother escorted her for the main ceremony. A lotus was designed in the pond, and petals of all colors and shapes were scattered over it. Craftsmen were jetted in from India and florists from Holland. An estimated £6 million worth of diamonds were worn, and over £1 million were spent on keeping the guests happy at the hotel. The first floor was turned into a virtual spa, with beauty treatments and other services being provided. Mittal saw to it that the guests were even provided with mobile phones. After the remarkable wedding, Vanisha and Amit continued their successful careers and also started a family together. They now have 3 children, 2 sons and a daughter. Rumors of divorce had started surfacing in the media, but the couple remained united and happily married. As time passed since the wedding, Vanisha and Amit continued to enjoy a luxurious lifestyle, attending social events, traveling, and cherishing their time together. However, questions had arisen about whether they would consider organizing similar lavish weddings for their children in the future or if they would opt for a more modest celebration. While Indian traditions often call for extravagant weddings with a multitude of guests, some may argue that considering the plight of the less fortunate and opting for a more modest celebration could be a thoughtful choice. Nevertheless, Vanisha Mittal's wedding remains an iconic event in the world of opulence and extravagance, etched in history as a celebration of love and prosperity. But after few years of being together, this marriage took a sudden twist. Unfortunately, it had hardly been 10 years, and the marriage seemed to be on the rocks. With 3 children in the marriage, Vanisha seems to be tired of the long hours being put in by her financier husband. In 2014, Vanisha and Mittal finally got for divorce. Vanisha Mittal Bhatia's divorce was the buzz, but even locals seem to know very little about what precipitated the divorce. Friends in the know state that custody and care of the children could also be one of the reasons why the divorce is so hush-hush and lengthy. It's only fair to say that this could be the most expensive and furiously fought divorce in the world.